And here we are, dear Dota fans, for game number 3, Mousesports versus no Tidehunter. And man, was game number 2 over quickly. Great decision making by no Tidehunter, and they just pushed down the base, and there was nothing Mousesports could do about it. And that was pretty impressive to say the least. I mean, game number 1 was also a lot of fun, but it was a lot more closer. So now game number 3, the final and deciding game here for the quarterfinals. Who will advance to the semis? Let's find out together, guys. The draft is already running, I believe. Let's go in there and have a look. Yes, it is, and we have not even missed the first ban. Isn't that amazing? No Tidehunter, they like to ban out... What did they ban out last game? The Nyx Assassin, because in game number 1, Mousesports utilized him to very great effect. This time around, though, in game number 3, no Tidehunter once again have their first pick. Last game was Mouse with the first pick, and they lost that one. No Tidehunter, when they had the first pick in game 1, they lost also. So, let's see how this is going to play out. This time, third time, they say, okay, both of us had the fun with the Nature's Prophet. You Mousesports in game 1. We know Tidehunter in game number 2. This time it's going to be without the teleporting dude and the trees. So let's just ban him out. On the other side, we see Wisp taken out, which means, so just for information, we still have the Darkseer, the Magnus, the Nyx Assassin, the Bat Rider, and the Keeper of the Light left in the pool. That's 5, if I can add correctly. We have 2 bans left, which means that whoever gets a second pick should have more of these so-called Imba heroes from the pool. So,
5 seconds remaining.
Whatever the case may be, I am looking forward to this so much. So, without further ado, guys, let's see how no Tidehunter are going to take the second game. It's still a one-on-one, and we could not have asked for a better development of this best of 3. Now, Keeper of the Light gets taken up by no Tidehunter. Probably, out of the 5 heroes I just mentioned, the most controversial, especially after game number 4 of LGD International versus IG. I mean, Toby lost his freaking voice during that game. It was so intense. Now again, Mousesports, they always ban out the Lone Druid. They don't want to give it to Admiral Bulldog. They simply do not. Nyx Assassin now picked up by NTH. Bat Rider Darkseer from Mousesports. Will no Tidehunter now pick up Magnus? Last game S4 played a tremendous Darkseer, and in game 1 on the Magnus, Mousesports were able to outplay them. But this time, it might not have to be like last time. So, how will no Tidehunter go about this? Will they trust in S4's skills on Magnus once more, or rather on their team fighting capabilities and their coordination, and go from Magnus? Or will they try to go for something different altogether? I mean, the Nyx is also still in the pool, don't get me wrong. We have a bunch of very powerful heroes in the pool, Phantom Lancer for example. But for some reason, neither in game 1 or 2 have we seen a Nyx, a Keeper of the Light, or a Phantom Lancer, and boy are we thankful for that. So, let us look. Sweet or sour? Let me help you out. You were asking what the song was, and I'm gonna give you the song. Dum da dum da dum. Here you go.
10 seconds remaining.
Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I do want to interact with you guys in chat as much as possible, so that is why. Alright. No Tidehunter have their second and third pick, so they do actually decide to go for the Magnus, and they third pick the Gyrocopter. In game 1, they tried the support Gyrocopter played by Ake. It worked out quite well. I mean, the support Gyrocopter is great because of the amount of damage he can dish out early on in the game. The Rocket Barrage was just too much for Mousesports lane to handle early on, but then later, as the game progressed, Mousesports just took control of the game. Let's see if this time around we will see no Tidehunter utilizing the support Gyrocopter once more, or if he will be played by Loda himself as the carry of choice. Mousesports, however, they want to go for Luna. As perhaps, I mean, last game Loda did a great job on her, going for a fast Midas, and let's see how Black will be able to handle her this time around. He showcased, again, his tremendous farming capabilities on the anti-mage last game, but it didn't really help. Maybe putting him on a hero like Luna that gets effective earlier in the game and scales more evenly throughout all stages, maybe he will be able to have more game impact with that type of hero. So, Bat Rider, Darkseer, Luna, a very, very, very solid base for a team. Just throw 2 supports in the mix, and you are good to go. I mean, in game 1 they utilized the Lycan, Nature's Prophet, and Vengeful Spirit combination, and boy were they able to push towers down fast like nothing. And Paz and Alex, by now known for their successful dual roam, they will definitely pick two heroes that work together well. I would like to see a Venomancer played by Mousesports once in a while, maybe even this game, because he's just such a great roamer. And with his ultimate, you know, he also participates quite well to in team fights. Does a lot of damage. Second ban phase, if you do want to know what Mousesports want. Oh, look at that, no Tidehunter. They take out the Rubik, they take out the Shadow Demon, and they take out the Vengeful Spirit. So just all the supports with good roaming capabilities. Banned out by no Tidehunter. I guess you gotta pick the Veno, guys. Nothing you can do. Veno and Witch Doctor, how about that? Chen, Enchantress, last ban now from Mousesports. Let's see. Okay, one sad dude right now. You'll be like, okay, fine, I'll play the Gyro again. Okay. Hello, everybody tuning in. I do believe that all the other games are over. And I do have a new microphone. I can't turn up my microphone volume. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
10 seconds remaining.
And gonna ban that guy for spamming. Okay. Bounty Hunter, the last ban out from Mousesports. Actually, I'm liking this. I mean, Bounty Hunter and Nyx Assassin, that would be a very nasty combination to go up against. So, after they took out the junglers, they could just go for the last ban where it's just, what do we feel like what do we don't feel like going up against? And it's a Bounty, always a nice ban to have. A few months ago, Bounty Hunter was an insta ban or insta pick, and by now it kind of calmed down around him a little bit. So all the hype is gone, but nonetheless a very powerful hero. Lina will be picked up by no Tidehunter. They played the Lion to great success in the last game, and Lina is a hero that works very similar to Lion. So the last hero. Okay, I think we might we see either an aggressive tri-lane or a long lane solo Magnus. We could also see a solo mid Magnus by S4, a safe lane Gyrocopter, Lina, Nyx, and one hard carry on an aggressive tri-lane. I think that's what it's gonna come down to. Oh boy. Jakiro, the fourth pick from Mousesports. Always a solid support. I mean, not only is Ice Path an amazing skill, but also he has some good strength gain. So he isn't like that really squishy support type of hero. It's always nice to play a support and have a little bit more HP. And if you look at Mousesports' lineup overall right now, you can see they are fairly tanky. I mean, Bat Rider as initiator, you always need to tank up a bit on him. Darkseer, once he has his items up, like a quick mech and pipe perhaps even afterwards, he's very hard to bring down. Jakiro is very tanky for support. And then Luna, okay. You know, she needs her BKB and then you can consider her somewhat tanky, but overall, I'm liking the lineup from Mousesports. The Magnus and Lina, I mean, if you look at the AoE stuns from No Tidehunter, they are incredibly scary. Magnus, Nyx Assassin, Lina, it is so much stun coming out of the side from No Tidehunter. And if a Gyrocopter throws out a call down on that, whoever is caught in that combination is dead, no matter what.
Queen of Pain. Mousesports' turn to pick.
Last pick from No Tidehunter is the Queen of Pain. So how exactly do they plan on doing this? So it must be the Gyrocopter support again. I think so. Mousesports. One last pick. Craig, my man. I agree. I mean, my voice volume isn't as loud as, for example, Toby's voice volume, but the volume from the in-game and the volume from my microphone, they are in a pretty good balance to each other. So what you can do is you can just go into your you know, take the mouse into your hand and then you turn up the volume from your Twitch player, and if that's not enough, if that's on max, then you turn on your overall volume, or if you don't want to, if you're listening to something else in the meantime, just go and turn up the Flash player volume and then you'll be fine. I think it's just, you're just not used to the voice not being so loud. So unfortunately I can't help you if I were to turn up or amplify my microphone volume, the sound quality would get crappy, and I don't have the studio grade equipment that Toby has. So yeah, you can donate some money, and then I can get that. But until then, please turn up the volume locally there while we wait for Mousesports' last pick. Let's enjoy game number 3, guys, for the quarterfinal. Mousesports versus no Tidehunter here for the second BigPoint battle here. Again, let me use the opportunity to promote BigPoint once more. They do throw 2,000 euros out every month to make it possible for professional players to stick around and make this their profession. So do check out their game Drakensang online. If you go to bigpoint-battle.com and sign up for a free account there and play the game, you will even get free stuff like amazing items. Please do it. Please support them for supporting us. Paz will be playing the last pick from Mousesports, which will be a lion. So I think 4 of the heroes. No, actually, no. I don't know if actually no Tidehunter had the Bat Rider last game, but they had a Luna, they had a Lion, and they had a Darkseer. So 3/5 of their team is straight up from last game. Bat Rider played by Fada. We got Black on Luna down here. Koikva on our Darkseer. Alex on Jakiro, and that leaves Paz on Lion. Paz has switched from the long lane solo role to the hard support. Koikva, the new addition to Mousesports, is playing Paz's old role. Lina, looking very expensive, if you know what I mean. Played by Ake, S4 on Queen of Pain. Admiral Bulldog, though, this time around on our Magnus. And I think this, in the third game, we will be seeing. Man, so much money on no Tidehunter's side. Holy crap. EGM on Nyx Assassin and Loda on Gyrocopter. And we might see a level 1 fight, guys. We might see a clash here. No Tidehunter rotating down here, immediately placing down this ward to do some blocking.
30 seconds to battle.
No fight. Too bad. Alright. Paz. Warding up a bit. And this will be pretty frustrating for them to find, I think. They just really want to make sure that Admiral Bulldog gets as much help as possible from the very get-go, so that he can get some experience in. He skewers down the trees. If Mousesports manages to find all these wards, then Magnus will be a very sad man. Very sad man. Hard carry, Gyrocop, let's see how that one's going to work out. Nyx Assassin going to be supporting. Safe trial lane to make sure Loda gets his farm up. Mousesports doing the same thing on bot. Luna will be supported by Jakiro and Lion. So both long lane souls are essentially screwed, but knowing Koikva, he will not even be on the long lane. So jokes on no Tidehunter, he will just head into the jungle and start getting some gold in there. And in he goes. And for a third game in a row, Koikva, the long lane solo, no, Mousesports don't have a long lane solo. They have 2 supports, they have a hard carry, they have a solo mid, and they have a jungler. That's what they have. Alex already to smoke, so looking forward to the dual roam once more from these guys. Bulldog doing his best to block the creep wave back as far as possible. But the creep control from Black is just too good. Middle lane, Fata against man. Let's see how Queen of Pain will be able to do against Fata's Bat Rider. 3 stacks on him, and he has the favor of the creep wave on his side, so... Big chunk of experience now coming the way of Bat Rider. And on top, we'll see if perhaps no Tidehunter 1 transitions into a push again. In game 1 and 2, we saw both the tier 1 and the tier 2 from no Tidehunter's safe lane, or from the long lane from Mousesports rather, drop within the first 4 minutes of the game. In both games. And now again they're pushing down in tier 1. Here they go. There's that push coming out. They use all they have just to mow down the creep wave and keep on damaging this tier 1 tower. And yeah, we have Paz just just searching his ass off for these wards. He's gonna find. They're probably gonna find this one here pretty soon. Again, Koikwa. This time around, he actually rotated up sooner. He doesn't want. They don't want to give this tower away too early. And I think with the Darkseer, that's a pretty good choice. Middle lane, Fada. Man, actually we have S4 doing a very good job against him here. Pings are going out. Okay, now they found 1 ward. And now they will think that that is it. You know, that's the only ward that's blocking the creep camp. But sitting just outside the true side range is the other observer ward. I think it is outside the true side range. It might not be. Oh, there's a movement coming in. There's a smoke gang on middle lane on the Fader. He's probably gonna go down. There's a chain stun. Too much damage. Down he goes. Queen of Pain gets the last hit. First blood goes to No Tidehunter here in game number 3 between Mousesports and No Tidehunter. So this is a very good start for S4 inside the middle lane. Queen of Pain with more levels than a Batrider should be able to stand quite comfortably. The only downside is that she will need to turn around a little bit longer before she blinks back into safety. So Fader, he already does have his bottle right now, 8 for 1. But I think we will need to see. You know, one thing that's kind of bothersome is that the two supports from Mousesports are investing a lot of time in, for example, trying to find this and freeing up the pull. And the time that they're using to free up the pull, they are not using creating space for their lanes. And that is what Mousesports really thrives at, is using their dual roam to win all lanes. And they're not doing this. They've been on bottom the entire time now, for the entirety of the game, and we'll see if this will come back to bite them in the ass later on. But as you can see, they're rotating right now without having freed up the pull spot, which means that they invested a lot of time trying to make something happen, and they didn't make it happen. And now they're not sticking to their strategy. Okay, now they actually just go toward the bottom to check out the rune. But Admiral Bolog again with his game sense here. Weredick in the chat. S4 greater than most mids. I agree, man. S4's solo mid is really strong. Like, I feel bad about the amount of praise I'm giving the guy, but he's just that good, really. I think it's one of the most underrated players in the scene, and I think part of it is because he isn't that flashy type of personality. He's a really humble guy, a really nice guy, and really, I mean, when I met him at DreamHack, he was pretty quiet and very polite. And you know, maybe that's one of the reasons. I mean, he just inside the game, he's just very, very, very skilled and just a very impressive player. So 17 for 6 against 15 for 1, and Batrider, arguably, you know, by many people regarded to as one of the very, you know, one of the top 101 heroes. But S4, on the back of that smoke gang from his supports, now winning the middle lane. Koik on top, trying to get something happen, or to get some gold or whatever, some experience, but he knows that this is essentially the line that he can't cross because of all the movements coming in. Queen of Pain gets a solo kill on mid on Fader. I'm sorry for missing that one, but holy cow, that's so big. Fader's being kept down, and you know, that is so, he's not even level 6 yet. And I mean, a large part of this, in my opinion, is that Mousesports weren't able to get their dual roam going, and maybe that dual roam is in part because they have a blinker inside the mid, that it just isn't worth it to do this. And now the rotation's coming in. Again, a smoke egg from No Tidehunter. But Mousesports this time around, they are in mid, helping Fade out. They know that they can't lose the middle lane that hard. This is game number 3. A lot is on the line. 6-minute rune is about to spawn. The supports from No Tidehunter are now rotating down, leaving S4 in mid for now. Look at the last hits. Black again dominating everyone else in terms of last hits. Gold per minute, S4, not that far behind though. Not that far behind at all. Now Alex gets the DD room, but he gets stunned up. Ake is here, chain stun. Alex in huge trouble. Good flame break by Fader, but that's probably not going to be enough to keep Fader alive. There's the ice path. He throws out all his mana before he goes down. And now Ake, that will open up the door for Fader to go in. But he heals up, and now Fader gets stunned. Are they going to go for it? Black is here with the ulti. They get S4. What a great turnaround. And it's 2 heroes down from No Tidehunter. That was good stuff. Black rotating down just in time. Or rotating up, rather, just in time. With a great ultimate securing those kills for his team. That's what Mousesports needed right there. That's what's keeping them in the game right now. If you look at the gold graph, look at that. It was spiraling out of control slowly but surely for them. Spike carapace, keeping EGM alive for now. A very good tool against the Batrider. Alex on top, trying to hold this here a little bit, trying to slow things down. Loda still farming away, and again the Midas. Still, okay. I was gonna say it's a relatively late Midas, but he did go for Tranquils first. And Loda trying to push down his tier 1. Ah, Alex gets that denied. That's what I was waiting
Has
for.
been denied.
That's what I was waiting for. Saint Ziggy, I check his player POV in game when spectating, and shiz, he's got insane awareness, etc. Yes. Yesterday I also watched a I don't know what was it. Either it was Star Ladder. I'm not so sure what it was, but it was him playing in some tournament, and then yeah, I also went into his player vision. He was playing Beastmaster. They lost the game, but still, pretty impressive. I like spectating pro games out of the vision of players. But yeah. Anyway, how's Koikva doing? The Dark Seer. 22 last hits. Oh, up here. Blink away from S4. Will he be able to find him? Fada trying to get the last two in before the blink is cooled down, and I think he might be. Ah, he goes invisible. That invis rune keeps him alive for now, and S4 being cheeky and going after them. Bottom lane Bullock might be in trouble. Pass coming in. He would have had the hex.
Middle tower is under
He could have hexed him. Level 2 hex. Level 4 Lucent Beam. I don't know why Admiral Bullock isn't dead right now. Middle lane. S4 hanging around. This is trouble for Fada. Very big trouble for him. Unfortunately, Queen of Pain doesn't have a stun to set up the Lina stun. She's coming in. And S4 is also moving. And this is just testament to Fada's skill also. Slow comes in. Flame Break gets used. Ice Path catches nothing. S4 though gets dragged in by the last two. TP blinks out right away though. And that was an ulti gone right now from Fada. Admiral Bullock level 6. Darkseer about to hit 7. $51 charges on Quap. Those will come in very handy when it comes to the team fight situations. And I think right now S4 is preparing Fada for a kill. He has his combination ready, and he does have the 15 charges on his wand. Flame Break, he's baiting a bit. I think he's gonna. Oh no! Okay, that was actually good move by S4. With 5 stacks on him, I think he could have killed him with his combination, but the thing is, his turn rate was so slow. Before he was able to get into position to kill him, he might have actually died himself. Now he goes in, and then he finishes the job, and that was exactly what I was talking about. He was able to kill him, but with 5 stacks, his turn rate was way too slow, and he realized that. So instead of doing, that's what probably I would have done. I would have thought, I can kill him. I'm going to kill him right now. And then I would have realized mid-turn that I turned too slow, and then I would have tried to blink away, which means I would have to spend that same amount of time trying to get into position to blink away, and by that time I would have been dead. Instead, S4 immediately blinks away because he's a boss and knows it, and then once the stack debuff wears out, he goes back in and then seals the deal. So, good play by him. Top lane Koikva going to get killed, I believe. Yep, and this, again, no Tidehunter being amazing. Very good play. I mean, Mousesports, game 1 was all of them. They played a tremendous game. And overall, after the departure of Kuroki, who has been regarded to as, the most important player, and I think even the players on Mousesports agree in that, but they have shown that they are very capable of holding their own and staying inside the competitive scene, even without Kuroki. Paz, I don't know why he didn't hex Queen of Pain there, but yeah. S4 gets away. And in this third game, it is looking pretty good for no Tidehunter once more. Experience way in their favor, and so is the gold per minute. The tier 2 on top taking some punishment, while Black on bottom just farming away. But in terms of gold per minute, he's already fallen behind Loda. And Bulldog hasn't even joined the game yet. And that's the biggest teamfight ultimate in the game at this point. Or in this game, not in Dota 2 in general, but in this game. 1 for 3 on Batrider. 190 gold. He's officially poor. Alright, on top lane, again the ulti from Nyx Assassin, and there, oh Alex, you are in trouble, my friend. There's the right click, there's the stun. Okay, throws out his nuke, and that's enough damage to kill Jakiro. And this is again right now the game getting out of hand for Mousesports, and this is reminiscent of game number 2, where no Tidehunter were just a dominant force all across the map. Mid-tier 1 tower is now in deny range. Down here we see Bulldog going after Koikva. DD rune on him, but he backs out now. Skewer is up and so is the ultimate. And here's the wraparound from the supports. Pass finds himself in a really nice spot there. Lucky that he wasn't sitting behind the tower. Ake Rocket is here, Loda is here also. No, Tidehunter is diving very, very deep, and it might even be successful. They burst down Batrider. Black is here with the ultimate. They do kill Loda, 2 for 1. And now no, Tidehunter gotta get out. Bulldog is here, Black is now chasing after EGM, and he's gonna go down. Ah, he's still alive! And he misses! No, that's a spike carapace! He turns off with a stun, but no, the right click is there. I was so confident that he was definitely dead, so I switched my camera away, but he didn't die. That was weird. So yeah. And that bought him enough time for the carapace, but in the end, I mean, still a little victory, I guess, because Black had to invest, you know, like 5 more seconds to get after him, and but yeah. Disconnect out now from Admiral Bulldog. Man. Gold per minute, gold difference above 5,000 now in favor of no Tidehunter. The experience slowly coming back down, but that's just because of that good exchange from Mousesports, the 2 for 1 there. Okay, Black at this point, he did opt to go for the Asha instead of a fast BKB. I'm not sure what to think about that. We will see as the game progresses. With the amount of stuns on no Tidehunter's side, and especially with the Queen of Pain, I think a BKB would be super core for Black, and would be very important to do this, but you know, he did opt to go for the Asha first. It might come back to bite him in the ass later on. Admiral Bulldog reconnecting Darkseer, and to be completely honest, I'm not that impressed with Koikva's farm. I mean, as a Darkseer, you should be able to get some more farm going. Last game, S4 showed, you know, what is possible with the Darkseer. Granted, Koikva, he didn't have the solo mid lane this time around, but he did have the jungle to his disposal. There's 2 towers down on the top lane, where he could potentially be going into farm, and with the Ion Shell, he doesn't even have to be there to get the gold. He just needs to throw his Ion Shells on the creep, and then move back into the jungle or wherever, to keep on farming and still be out of harm's way. So I don't know why the Darkseer has a 53 last hits 30 minutes into the game. They need a mech as soon as possible. Alex, look at the gold per minute. This is really bad for them. Rank 6 for Fata, their solo mid. So S4 and of course his supports did a very good job shutting down the mid of Mousesports. And when you pick a Batrider, a lot of your game revolves around the Batrider. It revolves around things like the Blink Dagger timing, and then wherever Batrider is, where the plays are going to happen. But he doesn't have the Blink Dagger, and he won't have it anytime soon. He's sitting at 163 freaking gold, for Christ's sake. 1, 4, and 2. This is certainly not the best game that Fata has ever played. And we even have Queen of Pain going for an Orchid, which is a very nice item choice. I mean, look at heroes like Lion. Look at heroes like Jakiro. If they get silenced out with an Orchid, they are done. Is he coming back? I hope so. And here, here's that thing, the situation, the Lion situation. If he has trouble in the early stages of the game, and Paz has had trouble in the early stages of the game, he has died once and has only had 1 assist and 1 last hit, then he is very hard to get yourself back into the game as a Lion, because you depend on those team fights. And in most team fights as a Lion who is under level, you die, which means no experience for you. Let me use this chance to get a quick drink here. Good stuff. Good tea. Again, everybody that's tuning in, I do want to thank you for doing so. This is game number 3 for the BigPoint Battle quarterfinals. The winner moves on into the semis, which will be played tomorrow, followed straight after by the grand final. I don't know what the current standings are because I've been casting this here for the past 2 hours or so. Alright, so Let me ask you guys a question in the chat. What do you think about Luna going for a Yasha first instead of going for a fast BKB? Because my not professional player self thinks that he should have gone for a fast BKB. I mean, look at the lineup from Tidehunter. Why wouldn't you? I mean, of course, the reverse polarity goes through the BKB, but nonetheless, look at the other four heroes. They all have a crapload of spells that you negate with a BKB. So, let me know what you think, or why. Anybody have an explanation why he went for Yasha first, and why it might be a good idea to go for Yasha first? Sure, you got some extra movement speed, but what are you going to do with that? You can dodge a Light Strike array. Or maybe you can watch your positioning inside messy team fights to not get caught by Magnus. Speaking of Magnus, how far away is... He's still quite a ways away from his Blink Dagger, so... I don't know, guys. It's a mystery. Net worth, pretty high on Loda. Gold per minute, pretty high on Loda. And that's the Midas. I mean, Black, he didn't go for Midas. So considering Loda having had a Midas for about 5 minutes, it's damn good farm on Loda, on Black. But then after Black, there's S4, then comes EGM, and then it's 4 Mousesports heroes and 2 no Tidehunter heroes, and the 2 no Tidehunter heroes are above 2 Mousesports heroes. So what I'm trying to say is this is really bad for Mousesports. It's the gold. Experience again. Any items we're missing out on? I don't think so. How far is Queen of Pain away from the Orchid? Still quite a ways. Unless... No, still quite far away. Oh boy. Now, while we are still waiting, let me throw up one overlay quickly for our sponsors, because in case you don't know Drakensang Online, here you go. On the left-hand side, you can see the free items that you will get. If you go to BigPoint-Battle.com, you register for a free account. You can play the game online completely for free, and you will even get nice items for it. And so BigPoint Battle is basically responsible for bringing you guys these amazing games every single month. So do try out their product, have a look, and let us know what you think about the game. Do register, get some free stuff there, and get back to us. Maybe if you already have played Drakensang Online in the chat, let me know what you think about it. But most of all, I just want to encourage you all to register and support our sponsors, because in the end, Eternal Envy, for example, had this large vlog where it was talking about potential income in Dota 2, how much money is in the scene, how much money is in the tournaments, and you got to divide it all by 5. And without knowing the exact numbers, it was really, really little money that's in the scene. So all sponsors that are really... Look at Jakiro's picture here. That's weird. Every sponsor that gives a reliable source of income, where it's like every month there's a fixed sum of money that's coming in. So be it the ISO Cup, be it the BigPoint Battle, these sponsors deserve as much support as possible, so that they know that their investment is worthwhile. Oh, Luna! Look at that, flashing the audience here. How? Why? Why? Who chooses these pictures? Or like this, not a picture, but why are we looking at Luna's boobs right now? Alright. Admiral Bulldog is most likely on his way back in here. Oh, Koikva's still in school. He's 17 years old. I didn't even know. Alright. Bulldog is rebooting right now. Koikva is 17 years old. Okay, oh, here's the opinions on Yasha. I think Yasha is... Okay, Batman Matt, that is very interesting English. I think he... What? I think Yasha is so black and have a bit more presence in teamfights early game. since his farm with since with Yasha BKB the price also okay. Although I think English is not your first language, I do get your point, and it's a good one. I mean, Yasha, almost twice as cheap or half as expensive as the BKB, and it does give you a lot, the movement speed, the attack speed and stuff. You got a point there. Maybe he thought he wouldn't be able to finish up a complete BKB in time. That might be a point. Okay, so waiting for the reconnect. Game number 3 so far is looking a lot like game number 2. No, Tidehunter in game 2 were pretty much dominating and forcing the issue on Mousesports, and this is right now Mousesports playing with their backs against the wall. No Tidehunter, I think, many people would argue that No Tidehunter are um, overall a better team than Mousesports. Mousesports has shown in game number 1 that they're capable of putting up a good fight and bringing bringing it on essentially and forcing a victory, no matter what No Tidehunter wants to do about it. And in game number 2, No Tidehunter seem to just be, you know, a lot more alert, a lot more synchronized, and just very dominant. And same here for game number 3. They seem to be acting way more as a unit. And one thing that I really don't like is that most boys weren't able to pull off their dual roam between Alex and Paz. So now Dota 2 is updating for Admiral Bulldog. And the question is whether or not he will be able to join the game afterwards. Okay, let's see what you guys are thinking. Oh man. Epi is a perv, report Epi. Dum da dum da dum da da dum da dum. Serial Hunter 7, dear Epi, in my opinion, after watching tons of matches with Luna, the reason why Luna is not rushing BKB here is because they don't really have a pushing lineup, so there's no need for a BKB rush. She can always pick BKB at a later stage of the game to maximize her DPS output duration. That, dear Serial Hunter 7, is an amazing opinion, and it sounds very legit and very logical. I can understand that and I can follow that, so thank you for that explanation. I will be going with that one until somebody has a better one, but I would agree. So Mousesports right now, of course, they don't really want to look for the fights, so no point in going for it right now because they don't want to push. Good stuff. Good stuff, good sir. Alright, guys. Graxstall. Fear is 41. He has a 13-year-old daughter who goes to my high school. I doubt that is legit. Fear. Certainly not 41 years old. That'd be pretty ridiculous. Do you think we will ever have a 41-year-old professional esports guy? A 41-year-old that is a pro in any game? FIFA maybe. Or Minecraft. I wonder who the oldest competing esports pro player is at this point. I do wonder. I mean, at the World Cyber Games qualifier at Gamescom in Cologne, they had a FIFA tournament. And I think there was a few guys that were like 30 some. But then again, I only saw them commentating. But I think they were also players. Oh man, it's a big update. This is too bad. Poor Koikva, the guy that has to go to school, has some issues. And holy crap, it is already 25 past midnight. I have to get early tomorrow. Gotta get to the office. I haven't played a Dota today. Should leave the game and just play a Dota. Alex is asking a big question. Oh man. Oh boy. So it looks like we will be not continuing this game. That is quite odd. That would be a first for me. Let me have a drink to that. Okay, the admin is writing in the spectator chat. Oh man. He reconnected! Alright, gaming. You gotta know the oh, okay. The Mousesports boys, they say everything with gaming. It's I can't explain that humor, but man. The game is actually continuing. Now, Mousesports, again, with the back against their wall, they're all smoked up behind Luna, so this will be a bait. The question is how successful it will be. As for pressuring the bottom, and this is the type of, ganks that are more or less obvious, because you have one guy pressuring the tier 1 quite obviously, and no one is there to defend. Loda coming in, Fada gives him some vision. I'm waiting for the support TPs. Yeah, Queen of Pain coming in. This is going to be a huge disaster for Mousesports, I think. Paz is here. Admiral Buller gets hexed by Paz. Fast reaction, but now he gets focused down. Alex in big trouble too. Yeah, he's also going to go down. Fada going to try and TP out. The stun will not be there in time. And that is it. They go for a gank. Support TPs coming in. And it's a 2-0. And they don't get Loda. Sorry guys. So you know what I was saying about me looking for a co-commentator in game number 2, which was essentially if I'm looking for a co-commentator, and if you guys think you have you have good knowledge and you're able to commentate, then send me a video of your cast at to epi@epicommentary.com, and then we'll have a look, or I will have a look, and then I will contact you. And yeah, another thing is, if you want to be a mod in my chat, you can also let me know, because I have been on Twitch for a while, don't have that many mods yet. If you want to be a moderator on my chat, then write me an email, let me know if, why you should be a mod if you are already a mod somewhere else, and then I'll be happy to give you a mod, because people are, sometimes there's just people spamming a bunch of weird stuff, and then I always have to pay attention to the chat and then ban out the people that do that. Oh well, now we got no Tidehunter pressuring the bottom tier 1. It's a 10-4 lead for them at this point. TP toward the tier 2 from S4. And Mousesports currently not able to make anything happen. They try to go for a kill on top, it fails. They try to go for a push on the tier 1 in mid, it doesn't work. And now in mid they might even be, yeah, they're completely surrounded and they might be in trouble. Nyx Assassin looking for the opening. A nice sentry, but unfortunately Mousesports nowhere near it, and they should just back out at this point. Bottom, Fada still trying to farm 1, 4, and 2. 60 minutes into the game, no blink, no nothing. Not even that much tankability on him, not even 1,000 HP on the guy. And the gank is waiting. S4, Orchid probably flying out to him right now, there it is. Mithril Hammer for Loda. So there will be a BKB on him soon, and Black has not been spending his time farming. 3-0-0. And the two most patient supports. Now we got the rotation coming down. EGM gonna get caught. He has the Vendetta though, goes invisible. Alex, it's the, oh, a really good mech used here, but Alex now gonna go down. Koikva trying to right click away Ake with the karate chops, ulti used by Black, chasing after Nyx Assassin. And now S4 blinks away, might be in trouble, will he be able to catch up? There's a surge on the pass, he tries to cut the corner. Where's S4 going to blink? He's going to go into the safety of the woods here. But they're going to find him. That's not deep enough. He throws out the ulti and mows down Paz before he dies himself. Now EGM tries to do his best to deal damage before he dies, but Black just stands his ground and kills him as well. 3 for 1. That was a good fight from Mousesports. And kind of weird, but during this entire time we had Loda just farming on top. And he needs 400 gold, then he will have his BKB. Bulldog. Really, no big items on him right now. I'm missing the Blink Dagger for him, and I think that is one part of the reason why no Tidehunter haven't decisively taken a lead that is insurmountable to come back against, is because they don't have the big initiation from Magnus right now. Haste on bot. The warding from Mousesports very, very spread out in terms of their sentries. They invested a lot to get that Nyx Assassin down. EGM isn't playing a good Nyx Assassin. Now no Tidehunter going in for the Roshan. Let's see how fast Mousesports will read that and react. The question is, even if they know, if they will try to challenge. Batrider right now has his Blink Dagger. Very big item on him. He should actually stay in middle lane to soak up that experience to get his level 2 ulti out. Now there's the first ping at the Roshan, but that was from Gyrocopter. Mousesports not challenging. Roshan gonna go toward no Tidehunter right now. Guys, if you keep spamming this, all these thingies, then I will just ban. You know, because I don't have any other option. If I see a lot of people spamming, then oh my goodness, blinking from Fada. They do catch S4. There's a big surprise blink. Great chain disabled. Support TP a little bit too late from Loda. BKB used by him. Call down used onto Alex. He will get slowed down a bit. Will the damage be there? Pass the first one to go down. EGM is here. So is Ake. Out goes Lucent Beam. Good vacuum by Koikva. And there's another kill. Arrow Bulldog is a little bit late to the party, and he might even be in trouble right now. Lucent Beam comes out. He goes down. Throws out the ulti before he does go down. Buyback used by Nixie. TP's up toward the top tier 1. Great fight from Mousesports so far. Ulti goes out to Koikva, but he's too tanky. Ice Path. Loda is in the mix. He still has the Aegis. Ulti by Luna. Gonna get the kill, and even EGM in trouble too. They're gonna kill Loda again. He doesn't have BKB. He has nothing. He will go down again. Rocket Barrage. So much damage. Loda standing his ground. He does a lot of damage. Alex just derping around with his Ice Path and goes down. Loda still alive. And even Feta going down. That's a double kill for Loda. That is the power of a Gyrocopter and his AoE damage when there's not a lot of creeps to disperse the Rocket Barrage and the Flak not to be dispersed. Loda already turning into a machine slowly but surely, but nonetheless it was a great fight from Mousesports, I must say. Would you look at this? Coming back up the experience. The gold, not so much. But still a very good fight from Mousesports, and again that was brought to you all by that Blink Dagger on Batrider. And this is why information is the most important thing in Dota 2 to base your decisions on, because no Tidehunter, they didn't even know that Batrider had a Blink Dagger. And you know, if you don't know about a Blink Dagger, then of course you will behave a lot differently. You know, maybe Loda, maybe S4 would have also, I mean, underneath if you're tower hogging, you do feel safe, so I mean, S4 would have probably felt comfortable standing there even if he knew that Feta had a Blink Dagger, but oh well. No Tidehunter still have a lot of map control. If you look at this, all the towers are still up for no Tidehunter. But the thing is, it's a powder keg, even for no Tidehunter, because if Mousesports win another team fight like that, they will, and they have a better position for it, and they will be able to profit off this with towers also. Big wraparound gank right now coming in from no Tidehunter. Let's see how this is going to go. EGM leading the charge. He's invis. He's going to go into Feta. He's going to get stunned up. He throws out the ulti at the Bulldog. 5 more seconds, then he will have his RP. Ulti gets called down from Loda, and it's a huge team fight from no Tidehunter. 3 heroes down from Mousesports, only Magnus down, but now they lose a 4th and only Black surviving. A great ulti from S4. Set up that triple kill. Very, very good fight for no Tidehunter, not losing any time, moving in toward the bottom and really just setting the pace for the game, and this is exactly what they need to do. They are ahead, and so they get further ahead. They kill 4 heroes, they kill a tier 2 tower, and they don't let Black farm. Black has a BKB at this point now, and he will have a Manta Style soon also. But if we look at the items, look at that. Loda is really the only one, S4 also to a degree, that has good items. Black has managed to really do a good job farming. The Blink Dagger is really the only thing that Batrider needs. Right now he can go for that luxury, well not really luxury, but still. He needs only the Blink Dagger, you know, 4-step would also be awesome, but he is now useful. And the mech on Darkseer, it's pretty good overall. The only really poor ones are Alex and Paz. Silent Winter, dirt path. Yeah, that was a dirt path on top there from Alex. Oh well. Where are you? Who was the guy with the good explanation about the Yasha? Right again, because you just said you want to be a mod. I will mod you right away. You will be the first one. Black pressuring top, Manta Style completed. Level 3 Eclipse, 7-0 and 4 on Black. I didn't even notice up to now. He's been playing a great game. Middle now being pressured by no Tidehunter though. Good blinking by Feta. Double blink TP into the middle lane. Will he be able to lock him down though? He blinks away a little bit too late. BKB used by Black right now, and BKB used by Loda. Right clicks are coming in. First one to go down is Pass. Ulti used. Down goes EGM. And Black is now on the hunt after S4. Good vacuum, but a little bit too late. RP used onto Koikva, and right now Black outnumbered. I think that might be his first death. No, good Manta split. Gets stumped by Lina though. S4 blinks away. Blinked after by Feta. Gets his stacks up. Silences up. And S4 gets away. It's a triple kill on Black. What a fight from Mousesports. The only one to survive was S4, and there was so much stuff going on at once. Very, very hard to follow, but holy cow. What a good fight for Mousesports. And it looked really tough for Black there for a second, but his teammates were there to help him out. The Manta split also made it tough for them to decide whether or not to chase after him and try and focus him or not. And the Manta Style will really help Black also when it comes to him being silenced up. I mean, the BKB will do that too, but oh man. Net worth, you want it, you get it. Here you go. Black 10-0-5. Is he going to carry Mousesports to victory in this best of 3? This just got a lot more interesting than it was before, because no Tidehunter was really dominating the game. I mean, look at the experience. It's coming back up sharply. The gold's still in favor of no Tidehunter, but again, that is tower gold.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Blink in again. The initiation. Fata so on point with this. Is there going to be an RP? No. 30 seconds still left. S4 gets focused down. That's a very important pickup, or pick off rather, from Mousesports. Even the surge ran onto Fata. Man, surge with Firefly is not to be messed with. A surged Fireflying Batrider is coming straight at you. Mid tier 1 goes down.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Everyone's like, that was me, that was me. No, it was Serial Hunter 7. I saw it, but I can't mod you right now because there's a team fight happening.
The cavalry has arrived.
Man. Alright, let's have a look again at the gold. Experience. Experience coming back up again. And this is looking pretty good for Mousesports, I gotta be honest. Okay, Gyrocopter does have a Monkey King bar. The problem with the Gyrocopter is once the flag is activated, the supports have a very tough time just even standing around. So Fata, although he's been doing a very good job focusing S4, the decision is still tough. You know, if we see a Gyrocopter, do we go focus him? Or, you know, if you do focus a Gyrocopter, you risk a response RP and a response blink in nuke combination from Kino Pain. So the lineup from no Tidehunter is very nicely chosen. But if you look at Mousesports' lineup, it's also very nice and well-rounded. When it comes to reacting to an initiation, I think no Tidehunter have the upper hand if they do it right. So far, though, it's been pretty tough for no Tidehunter to react. Mousesports, you know, they put a lot of pressure on them, and no Tidehunter wasn't able to react appropriately. Now Bulldog almost has his Blink Dagger. That will be a big milestone for him. I mean, we saw what a Blink Dagger can do with Batrider. That was a great example of the game impact that this mobility item can have. The Force Staff by now also completed up on Fata. Top Loda. What will be his next item? Will it be something like a Butterfly? Will he go finish up the Satanic? EGM gem on him. I think we are about, with the next Roshan coming up, we will see a big cluster F team fight. Again, here's the items, guys. What is Bulldog doing buying the Quelling Blades and Plate Mails? This guy needs to stop trolling so much. No, he's wasting a lot of time buying nothing instead of just buying the Blink Dagger and then TPing into position to make something happen with his team. Especially considering the Roshan is up and everything. I do hope for a misclick. Like he sells his arcane boots or something. Alright. Now the initiation from Mousesports is coming, and he's beyond godlike. Lina dies, and he's busy buying items and then selling them again. His team must be mad. Black now, Manta Split fighting against Loda. Now the Eclipse, perfect timing. Loda goes down. Here comes the RP on the 2 heroes, but there's nothing to follow up. EGM is here also, and Admiral Bulldog. That was a big blunder. 2 heroes down from Mousesports, 4 step away from Fata. They might still make something out of this. S4 doing a very good job fighting back here. Alex is here though. Fata fighting off the high ground. And Koikva doing a good job just standing his ground. Loda is back in the mix. There's a crap load of damage. Alex will probably also get chased down and killed by Loda. He goes down, double kill on him. They could have been a lot better for no Tidehunter, a crap load better. They could have won the game right there, in my opinion. Maybe I'm just overreacting a bit, but holy crap, did he spend a crap load of time just doing nothing in base instead of, you know, just buying the freaking dagger, TPing maybe somewhere here, and he would have been perfect. Mouse was initiated underneath the tier 1 tower against no Tidehunter, and he could have been right there, right then, with a freaking RP, but he wasn't. And I don't know, man, it's... just way too much. Oh man. Roshan. Unfortunately, Mousesports cannot challenge. That was the first death from Black after 14. Man, a full butterfly was completed on him also. There will be a very important Aegis on Loda. Oh, okay, but Black... okay, the MKB was already up. So... and Black still went for the butterfly. I mean, butterfly is a great item for Luna overall. But with, you know, with him having the MKB, you know, you might want to ask yourself the question, maybe something like a Satanic would have been a better item choice for Luna, to beef up a bit, to be able to get yourself back up to full health when the going gets tough. Because going for a butterfly, if essentially only gives you attack speed and damage, if the main damage dealer from no Tidehunter has an MKB up. Dear chat, let me know what you think about the item choice from Black here in the butterfly. Oh man, I don't know. Maybe it's still a great item. Personally, I'm not so sure about that. EGM has a blink dagger right now also. Again, look at the items, guys. Very important. Alright, middle tier 2 now being pressured. Black is here. BKB is down to 7 seconds. Loda should be down to 5. No, it's 6. And a Sacred Relic on him. He is going for a Divine Rapier right now because he's got the Aegis, and I'm liking that decision. I'm liking that a lot. They want to finish this. And with the MKB, that's going to hurt like hell. This is now definitely no Tidehunter's game to lose. They're looking very strong with the Aegis on a hero that carries as hard as a gyro. It's gonna be rough. No, Mousesports will need to have a very, very good smoke gank, preferably from a flank where no Tidehunter isn't expecting them. Preferably on just Gyrocopter, nobody else. Gyrocopter on one side of the map, getting smoke ganked by 5 heroes. Oh, they're finding Loda. Fada found him, but EGM went into the Firefly with his thingy, Spike Carapace, and that ended that gank. Other than that, it was an amazing initiation by Fada. Good play by EGM. That saved the day right there. Imagine... oh no, I'm not even going to go into that theory craft road. I was going to say imagine he had... no, I'm not going to go there. Black. 2.7k gold. How's Loda looking? Maybe that initiation was kind of, you know... maybe he's like, oh, should I really go for Divine Rapier now? Black TP's back to base. Oh! Okay, people are telling me that he wasn't... I'm so sorry, Admiral Bulldog. I have no experience with updating and then rejoining a game and then the game being bugged. I'm sorry, Admiral Bulldog. I was wondering why you because it seemed trolly. I had no idea. Now, good wall by Kokva. Loda, is he gonna go down? He doesn't have the Divine Rapier, but he's gonna go down. He's gonna lose the Aegis at least. An amazing initiation by Koikva. Loda loses the Aegis. His team is still hanging around. A great flame break. Bulldog skewers in. Is he gonna go for the RP? Yes. He catches only one hero though. The Impale. NTH. Fada goes down. Black. Where is he? He's running back to base. Needs to retreat. Loda deals too much damage. 3 heroes down from Mousesports. That was an amazing initiation by Koikva. Guys, now to finish that up, I am so sorry to Admiral Bulldog. It looked like he was just buying items and then selling them again because he wanted to troll around. But now people are telling me that after he patches and then he reconnects into the game, it is bugged so that he can't see the items. Oh man, I feel so bad now. I just don't know that that bug exists. So yeah, thanks guys. for letting me know about that bug. Because if uh, Magnus Blink Dagger is gone. Oh no. I'm just really flabbergasted right now. The Blink Dagger on Magnus is gone, and now he will have to go back to the shop and do that whole thing all over again by the looks of it. Oh no. Oh no. Magnus, you poor guy.
Dire's top tower
Oh
is under
no, this
attack.
is so bad for no Tidehunter. I feel so sorry for them. How, like, top tier 2
Dire's top
drops right now.
tower
This
has
is
fallen.
really unfortunate for them.
Radiant's middle tower
And this is
is
giving
under
Mousesports, I
attack.
think, an advantage that they really shouldn't be having.
Radiant's middle
And that's
tower
too
has
bad.
fallen.
It's sad to see.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Alright, 5k gold now on Gyrocopter. Oh man. But no Aegis, so it's a risky pickup. And he doesn't do it. He can buy it right now if he wanted to, but still he's not doing it. Professor Noob says no, Bulldog is just a retard. No bug. You're so mean, man. Poor guy. Look at him, 2 vitality boosters. Oh no, Bulldog. I am so sorry for ever doubting you, man, and saying that you are trolling and being a dummy and stuff, and you're ruining the team fight. I feel so bad. But now you have 2 vitality boosters. It's okay. Oh man. Okay, let's have a look at the gold graph. 10,000. Oh man, this is looking pretty good though still for no Tidehunter. And now, okay, there's the Satanic up for Gyrocopter. Let's have a look at this. The overall items. Daedalus now on Luna. And yeah, I don't know why Butterfly and why no Satanic. Bottom being pushed by S4 right now. But he's TPing back toward the tier 3. Fade up, blink in, they focus Loda. They gotta kill him quickly. Where's Emerald Bullock? He doesn't have that blink dagger. Loda goes down. He wasn't even able to attack, and S4 also drops. Oh no, the buybacks are coming out. Loda does not, does he? He does not have a buyback. I'm sorry. I should be talking and commentating a lot more. But what's happening is just so incredibly sad. I mean, I really like Mousesports. I am a German, and I would love it if they beat no Tidehunter. But this is not, you know, a fair and square beat. Mousesports can't do anything. They don't have any influence on the bug, you know, that Bulldog is experiencing. But it's just so sad to see. After such a long game, such a long pause, and the reconnect. Man. Even though this is so bad for no Tidehunter, it is just really funny to see Admiral Bulldog's inventory. It is so sad. It really is. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Let's get ourselves back into this game. Mousesports, they took 2 racks. And the disadvantage is almost completely evened out at this point. Daedalus, how much gold does Black have? 3.8k gold, so this will probably be a Satanic. 4-staff Blink on Bat, plus 3.2k gold. I think Mousesports themselves, they can't really believe it right now. Jakiro. Oh, this is so sad. And what's interesting is that there's people in chat that really think that Admiral Bullock on purpose bought a Blink Dagger and then he sold the Blink Dagger and then he opted to go for the traditional double Vitality Booster strat. Alright, now we have some pulling happening, and I think at this point Loda doesn't have a choice. With or without an Aegis, he will need to go for Divine Rapier. I think that this will be the call, and I think it would be so badass if Loda would still win this game for his team. There it is! Oh my god, the smoke also used. Guys, this is too much. This is way too much for me to handle. I mean, if Loda gets caught out by the Bat Rider, and oh no, I don't even want to think about it. Mousesports also on the edge about this. On the fence. Wrap around. S4 leading. Running into Black. Black gonna find S4. BKB's used immediately. Where's Loda with that damage? He's coming in right now. Perfect. At least 1 RP. Now the damage coming out from Loda, but he's getting lassoed. Ultimate used by Black. He does try to fight and try to do his best, and no Tidehunter, they're going down. Loda getting focused. Is the Divine Rapier enough? Yes, he stands his ground all by himself. A rampage. Loda kills them all after 4 heroes on his team are dead. Oh my god, they die so fast. Oh my god, Loda. It looked so bad for no Tidehunter, and then later on it's just, alright, I'm gonna kill everybody. Holy crap, guys. What a game. What a game. Oh my god. And now Mosh was even gonna go in for the Roshan. I mean, this is ridiculous. I think Black should also go for Divine. Alright, that's just a pretty static frog tongue there. Alright, Darkseer's got the Aegis. Luna doesn't have any slots. Holy crap, what a team fight. They killed 4 heroes from no Tidehunter, and then Loda just killed 5. Oh boy. Let's have a look at the items. Cheese on Darkseer, Aegis on Darkseer. This is one hell of a game. I think that was what Admiral Bulldog was going for. Just trying to make the game fun. At least he got a 1-man RP. Holy crap. Okay, so Mousesports, are they going to smoke up? What is their strategy at this point? Both teams, I mean, on one side, no Tidehunter, they just got to hang back inside their base, defend from all sides as good as possible. And on the other hand, since no Tidehunter are down 2 racks and that Rapier is a liability on Loda, even though he can rampage everybody within a few attacks, Mousesports have a lot of space across the map, and they got to utilize this space right now as best possible, and they're moving to push the tier 2 on bottom. That's a good first step. That's a great first step. And now I can see with the 2-minute delay the chat going crazy about that rampage from Loda. Holy crap.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
They're like, what the F did I just watch? Okay. Black and his teammates. Okay, they're just gonna try and slow push this out. And this means that, oh man, this is gonna be so rough for no Tidehunter. I mean, look at that situation. you're down 2 racks. You need to defend, and you have 5 heroes slow pushing, slow pushing your last standing side. This will be no Tidehunter smoking up and trying to go for a wraparound. So this is them prepping. They're going for true sight here. Then they will move into the fog. They will smoke and they will try to do something funky like a wraparound here. But that is perfect preparation for this. Perfect preparation from Mousesports. Alright, maybe, you know, oh, this is mind games right now. Because no Tidehunter, you know, they must probably also know that this must be possible. And I mean, Mousesports, back when Kuroki was still captain, this is exactly how they lost the game. I don't know, was it even against no Tidehunter? This might have even been against no Tidehunter. I'm not entirely sure, but it was Mousesports super far ahead in a best of 3. And whichever team they were ahead against smoked up and just ran up toward the top lane and they just initiated and they killed them.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh man, now they're slow pushing in. But Loda with the Divine, he will be able to defend this here for quite a while. Oh man. I mean, before Loda got that rampage, I think Bulldog must be very frustrated with himself right now because you know, of the issues he's having right now. So maybe that also led to the premature RP we saw right there. So it only hit one person. You know, maybe you're just not as patient then. Wow. And Mouse was just hanging around, and you know, there really isn't that much else they can do. They really cannot. With with the Divine Rapier and Gyro, it's too big of an issue. They just need to sentry ward up all the directions where they need to be careful. You know, it would be crazy if no Titan would do like a wraparound gang like this, because they anticipate the wards from the enemy team. That would be pretty awesome. That would be some next level stuff, some next level stream sniping. And they're just going to use the illusions from. And Fate is looking for the pick-off too. This is very ballsy, especially with the Firefly then, man. We saw what EGM had in terms of a reaction. You know, he spiked carapace up and got himself into the Firefly quickly.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Holy crap. And now things are just stalemating up here a bit, while the gold and the experience is slowly coming into Mousesports' side. And look at that. Butterfly now being attempted by Gyro as well. He has to decide, you know, well, actually no, he doesn't have to decide. It's not a big decision. You don't, once you have a Divine Rapier on a Gyro, you don't really save for buyback. You just go all in with your items. So if he can go for a Butterfly, then he needs to go for it. The big thing will be to get the courier to the secret shop safely. Oh yeah, it was Team Liquid, exactly. I was watching that game from home, and there was the Korok, exactly, the Korok Gyro Divine. That was it. Yeah, if you, you know, I spectate so many games and I cast so many games that it just all one big blurry. I don't remember specific games. I know what Toby meant when, you know, how Toby said it's a bad question to ask a caster what the best game ever is, because you just watch so many games, and you can't really remember. You just remember scenes and situations in a game. I remember a Gyrocopter, a Divine Rapier against a Phantom Lancer on Mousesports, and Mousesports lost, and it was some American team. So yeah, it was Team Liquid. Again, Fate looking for the pickoff. And finally the tier 3 tower goes down, and this will be the slowest victory for Mousesports if they actually manage to pull this off correctly. Black Ethereal Blade on black. Okay, that's an interesting item choice. So we will see how it's gonna go. Bullock, they're all smoked up, and that sentry ward already expired. Oh man, Bullock, he's looking for it. Blink from Fada in! That sentry ward spotted him out. Is he gonna go for it? Oh, Bullock, you poor little guy. RPs are gonna come in. Hex, now they're coming in. Loda, where is he? I see a blink in. Black goes for the BKB. Where's Loda coming? He's sitting down here in the last two. BKB gets used. Is he gonna start attacking? Look at that damage, and Cheese used BKB by Fada also. He's gonna turn around, fight against Black. Man fight here. He will need to go for the Satanic. Already used Loda, does so much damage, but he's disabled for now. There comes the RP from Bulldog. Finally, he gets one on two heroes, but Loda very low on life. He's gonna right click it on the Divine Rapier is down, and Black, you need to pick it up, man. He actually destroyed the Divine Rapier, the buyback used by Loda right now. And this is really, really, really sad. No, it got picked up by Darkseer, I'm sorry.
Is under attack.
And now people in chat are asking, like, Bulldog can't see the heroes? Like, I don't even know what the extent of the bug is. That's a really good point. Maybe he can't even see heroes. No. Oh no. Bulldog. It would be really a big emotional cocktail if he couldn't even see heroes. It'd be so funny and so really, really sad at the same time. Oh no. Oh, poor guy. Okay, but it was still Luna focused down Loda, and this is, to be honest, my... Okay, no, I'm not going to give my personal opinion to this. It is just very unfortunate how this is progressing, and Darkseer right now has a Divine Rapier. He karate chops like hell right now. It's the karate chop of death, look at that. And now we might even wait for the next Roshan. I don't even know what to say to this. This is so weird. Alright, Bulldog. Damn, that team fight. Roshan in 1 minute. And Mousesports are just gonna go for the finish. They still have the glyph up though. There it goes. Karate Chop Man is hanging in the back. And Mousesport, Nighthare is coming from the back. Loda gonna get last suit. They gotta focus too quickly. S4 goes for the ulti. BKB used by Black, so Emerald gets a good RP in. Loda, is he gonna get focused down? Yes, he does go down. No buyback on him. He's gonna go down right now. Black stands his ground, says the Manta style. And he's gonna go down. This will be Mousesports taking game 3 for the BigPoint battle, and this will, I don't know. Oh man. Holy crap. That was quite something, guys. Oh man. Guys, I'm speechless. This game was ridiculous on so many levels. Mousesports, they, you know, it's not their fault that this happened. We all just know that Admiral Bulldog lost his internet connection, then he restarted his computer, then he updated his Dota 2, and then he came back in and there were bugs. We don't know what, but he had a Blink Dagger, then he lost his Blink Dagger, then he had 2 Vitality boosters, and I mean, no Tidehunter, they were very far ahead. Of course, I'm happy for Mousesports because, you know, I'm a German, but, you know, I don't think Mousesports are happy with their victory because obviously they would have wanted it to be fair and square. So, and the game and the bugs really helped Mousesports win, to say the least. I'm shocked, I must say. Anyway, the quarterfinals are over. Mousesports take this best of 3. Man. Okay, I'll see if I can get anybody from No Tidehunter up for an interview. So stay tuned, guys. I'll stop the recording for now. Thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow or later on. But the VOD is over.